Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway, part 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. The Metropolitans enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Stephen Bonds will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Mike Brown.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Padgett has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Now at the plate, number 30. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Bryant Tyner. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Sexton sprinting after it, and he ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Roll? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think they have to be looking for more out of Adrian Gonzalez. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Popped high in the air. Vincent shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, designated hitter, Eric Richmond.
Now the Red Sox DH, Barry Richmond, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla. He went deep last night twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into right field. That's a base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now at the plate, Mark Piazza. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Machado now on 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this goes right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Vincent comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Right side hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder up, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Yoenis Cespedes is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Pulled toward right center field. Padgett moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Mets leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Wheeler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Gonzalez behind 0-2 the count now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Digging in now, Brooks Cole. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tyner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, number 30. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Trout aboard here at first with nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Bryant Tyner. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Standing in now, Basil Padilla. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Mark Piazza, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, this is stroked into the gap in right center. That's going to get down and head toward the triangle. Crowd scores. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 3 runs already home here. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
In now, Robert Vinson. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Broke out the slide step there, Daniel.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Tyner has a play. 1 away.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Peter Sexton.
Now in the box, Peter Sexton. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Too low, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Curtin Paget.
Now to the plate, Curt Paget. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is that he's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Edgar Corona. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball is put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 0-2. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And Trout will make it around to third base. He's in with a triple.
Looks like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Paul Cavanaugh answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, number 30. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Ready for another shot now. Bryant Tyner. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Angel Padilla.
Into the box now, Basil Padilla. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Padilla is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Mark Piazza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Chalked up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Shut him down now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. So back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Pluzak. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
A 1-1. Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kelly, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kelly becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Into the box now, Robert Vinson.
Third baseman, Robert Vinson.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Edgar Corona.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edgar Corona. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Fouled off. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The next 0-2. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. So one gone for Adrian Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The 1-1 home. Drilled down the line. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the green monster. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Peter Sexton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A little bouncer. Now the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping into the box, number 30. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
The 1-0 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Trout, the runner at third with no outs. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 2-1 home. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in to try it again. Bryant Tyner, who comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Nobody out. Runner on first. Here we go. And that misses. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch on a miss for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the payoff pitch home. Runners off for second. Swing and a little tapper. The next 3-2. Runner going a second time. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mark.
Into the box, Mark Piazza. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I gotta think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. For the current campaign, Piazza is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Padgett going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 to him now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in once again, Robert Vincent. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Mets lead this one 8-1. Stepping into the box, Kurt Padgett. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Padgett, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among the league leaders in that department. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Machado. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Striding in for Boston, Ty Kelly. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now an 8-2 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. A run on. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Boone Beasley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Edgar Corona will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he fouls this one off. Three-two pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Edgar Corona. From the stretch. Shot toward right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
In now, Mike Trout, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, number 30, as he sends it on the ground to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Bryant Tyner. As a look, now the pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And the runner back in standing. Trout, the runner at second with one away. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here is his low. The throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2 out here and a runner at second. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Bogarts calls for it. And that's the third out. Next up for the Red Sox, Adrian Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Now a swing, and Gonzalez gets a hold of one, sending it out to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brooks Cole. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch. There we go.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Missed with a slider.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground out victim last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. One and one to count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Sliced hard on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Robert Vinson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-0. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Yoenis Cespedes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping in, Edgar Corona. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. Sexton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready once again, Kurt Padgett. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Corona takes it in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Ty Kelly is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside. To 2-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Popped him up. Vincent is there for it. And that ends the inning. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Mike Trout, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Full count now, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Padgett on the move. 1 out. Next up from New York, number 30. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Bryant Tyner waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryant Tyner.
Striding into the box, Bryant Tyner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Reined in. Pedroia. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, not a cap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Standing in now, Mark Piazza, and it's fouled away. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Alfonso Chacin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Alfonso Chacin.
Now batting, Barry Richmond, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes strike 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tyner is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Will Middlebrooks. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Chacin, a Minnesota-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is...
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-2 the final in this game. New York put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Zach Wheeler wins his 23rd of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Stephen Barnes permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.